In this video, we are going to analyze the body language and other non-verbals and the statements by the United Airlines CEO Oscar. We are going to see whether he actually was apologetic in his video or not. So the first thing that he mentions is the greetings and acknowledgement to be on air. So that's a pro.
It's not so much what I thought, it's what I felt.
More focus on the word felt does tell us that he wanted to do something about it.
Probably the word ashamed comes to mind.
When he uses the word ashamed, if you pay attention to it, it is high pitched. That means it has a doubt in the statement itself. And he also flashes his eyebrows. That means the raise of eyebrows do tell you that he wants to focus on the word ashamed.
Our business and our people, the first thing I think is important to say is to apologize to
His sitting posture is nice and he appears to be confident.
our customers, our employees. That is not who our family at United is. And you saw us at a bad moment. And this will never happen again on a United Airlines flight.
The lip twitching did mention that he has a lot to say. However, he chooses not to say anything more. Corrects his statements twice. Usually, in the world of body language, when a person is speaking and he or she is correcting himself, that means the person is trying to be honest here.
My promise, and that's my promise.
Now here we again see some conviction when he mentions "that's my promise" twice.
Why did it take until Tuesday to offer a more full-hearted apology?
I think my first reaction to most issues is to get the facts and circumstances.
To answer this question, we see him adjusting his seating posture as if he's not comfortable. It might be that he's holding himself, maybe in the presence of an aggression, but can also mean that he's controlling himself to not speak more than required. And when he answered, he also breaks the eye contact and looks down. That means he's not very proud of the moment.
My initial words fell short of truly expressing what we were feeling.
Eyebrow raise for the phrase truly expressing again means that he is forcing the statement of the feeling. In this part of the video, he is again holding his back of the knee. That means he's controlling himself not to speak more.
What went wrong in this scenario?
It was a system failure.
What went wrong in this scenario?
He mentions that it was a system failure but nods the head no. That means he doesn't believe in what he is saying. This is a classical gesture of incongruency where you find a person's body language and the statement completely opposite.
We have not provided our frontline supervisors and managers and individuals with the proper tools, policies, procedures that allow them to use their common sense. They all have an incredible amount of common sense, and this issue could have been solved by that. That's on me. I have to fix that.
He touches his heart. That means he is taking the responsibility and is speaking from his heart that is on me and I have to fix that. So he believes in that statement.
Future, if no one voluntarily decides to leave a plane based on the amount of money that United is offering,
We are not going to put a law enforcement official to take them off.
So he interrupts by saying we will not put up the law enforcement officials, but look at his hands. He's kind of scratching and rubbing his thighs, and from the other hand also. This is in the field of body language, we call it pacifier or the self-soothing gesture. That means he's not very confident for his statements.
A booked, paid, seating passenger, we can't do that.
Okay, so here he doesn't say that he will not do that or they will not do that. Instead he says we can't, which is the lack of the conviction.
spoken to Dr. Dow?
I have not. I have reached out to him and have left a message, and our team has tried to reach him on several occasions. We've not been able to contact him directly. I do look forward to a time when I can, as much as I'm able to, apologize directly to him for what's happened.
To answer to her question, he says, I have not. The full statement, where the presence of not is very much prominent, mentions that it's not a truthful statement. When he uses the word our team, he uses the hand, and then he also mentions that I do look forward to contact him or something. Then he also uses both of his hands. This says that he is truthful in these events, but entire statement is not completely true.
What do you think he deserves in all of this?
Well, certainly an apology, and from that point on, I think we'll have to see.
Do you think he's at fault in any way?
No, he can't be. He was a paying passenger sitting on our seat in our aircraft, and no one should be treated that way. Period.
He wants to speak something else, but he ended up saying no, he can't be.
There are a number of PR professionals who believe that this was handled improperly by you and your company. And some are even calling for you to resign. Have you considered that option?
No.
So the micro expressions here says he's sad to hear that. But when he says no, that is the whatever look. That means disconnect. So this is the disconnect that he feels, that it has nothing to do with his resignation or anything. So he doesn't believe that.
I was hired to make United better, and we've been doing that, and that's what I'll continue to do.
So therefore he is coming across as apologetic in nature, and he uses a lot of hand gestures, a lot of head tilts, which are signs of honesty here, and he is taking the full responsibility for whatever has happened. So this was my analysis of body language and nonverbals and these statements. Mention yours. What do you feel about the whole video? Thank you so much for watching the video. Bye bye.